So I'm finally able to get back at this. So this is what I was missing. This adapter is different from the adapter that I had. I got this off of Amazon. I will drop a picture right here. But all this adapter is still a USB to micro USB adapter. And the only difference between this one is this is a OTG, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure of the specifics of it, but it makes the tablet or whatever it is connected the host of whatever it is you connect to the back end side of it. And something that's pretty cool way to test it and see if you have an adapter that allows that is to get a mouse with a cord, USB cord. Simply plug it in, like so, and you will see there's a mouse on here now. Pretty cool. So this should be what I need in order for this, because now this tablet is reading the mouse. It's detecting the mouse. So if I plug the interface into here, this tablet, being the host, will detect the interface and I'll be able to run the dash. So let's go out there and check it out. Okay, I'm back at the garage. This thing is getting more and more dusty. I'm really just trying to wait on that new rack to be finished so I can put it in and actually back this out. Wipe this thing down because, fortune would have it, I'm gonna be painting it soon. The whole thing. So all the backside and everything is gonna be this color. This color is dusty here too. And I'm also gonna patch like this stuff up and all that. But yeah, after the rack is installed, I'm gonna back this thing out, clean it off, and then we're gonna paint it. I'm pretty excited for that, seeing how this thing will look basically complete. Of course, the back bumper and the tail lights aren't gonna be at their final form, but as far as everything exterior-wise, it's pretty much gonna be done, minus the lights, bumper, whatever exhaust setup I have, and I do want a roof spoiler as well. But everything else is pretty much the way this car is going to be. But I am digressing. While I'm on the distraction page, here's something that I've been working on the side. I haven't made a video on it or anything like that. I decided that I'm going to wire all of my lights to a switch because the body harness is messed up and I don't have the time and or patience to go through every wire in the body harness to kind of figure out what's going on. That just don't work up. So, because if I turn on my headlights, the parking light will come on for this side in the on function, of course. The low beams will come on for that side. If I turn on my brights, the low beam turns off on that side, the bright turns on this side, and only this side's turn signal works. In the back, only that side's turn signal works, and I don't have any reverse lights. So, that sounds like too much that I don't have the patience for. So all of these will be wired to a switch. I have turn signals, headlights, brights, and then reverse lights. And then this one was just an extra hole that I got. I'm gonna try to figure out something for that I'm gonna do. Probably like an interior fun light or something like that, I'm not sure. Because I already got switches for the engine bay lights and all the show lights and the headlights. But this was a 3D printed switch panel bezel that I skinned in carbon fiber. So that is real carbon fiber that has been laid on top of it. You can't really see, I guess there you go. That's a real carbon fiber that I had to lay and do the resin and everything like that. So it's legit. It's not a wrap. Something that I plan on doing for the trunk. But yeah, this is gonna go right in here. Like so. Just on the back side. So that is something that I just brought over here. I was going to make a video series on it, but I didn't want to just in case the carbon skinning didn't really work out. It was my first time doing it. So obviously I'll get better, but yeah. Anyways, that's it for the distractions. Let's go ahead and get the second half of this tablet video on the road. So this is the adapter that I showed you guys from earlier. Micro USB OTG adapter, male to female. This is what you will need. That will go into here and replace the one that I currently have sitting on the edge of that pigtail. So I'm gonna set this up. You've already seen how to set it up in the last video, and we're just gonna go see if it works. Okay, same setup. Nissan plug off a harness or wired in plug to adapter to the OTG USB to micro USB adapter. And the first thing that you want to do, I have these two apps. This is the dashboard app, Nissan Data Scan, and this other app is USB device info. You go here, and this is already it'll pop up right here if it's reading it. If this is not an OTG one, like this one wasn't, then nothing will pop up here. But since this is an OTG one, it does recognize the device. And so you're gonna click on the device and it'll give you the device info. And out of this, there's a few numbers that you're gonna want to take down. So the numbers off of here that you're gonna need. You're gonna need the vendor ID, that's 0403. Write that down. Remember that it's FTDI or whatever your vendor name is. Mine's is FTDI. And you're also gonna need the product ID. Mine's is easy because it's 4 zeros, but yours might be different. And then once you get all that, you are straight. You can leave this. You don't need this app anymore. You'll open up this one, the dashboard one, and you'll go here. You'll go here, FTDI versus PID. You add it. So the name, you could have the name, whatever. The vendor ID is that 0403. Product identification 1, 2, 3, 4. Name Nissan Consult. I'll just do it like that and then save it, and then boom. So you got that. Save, and then connect. Hold on. Well guys, I am not entirely sure how to get this to work. I am not savvy when it comes to vendor IDs and PIDs and stuff like that for, like, you know, circuit board, tablet, phone, computer stuff. And whenever I have time to actually work on the car, I don't really have any help. Like, I can contact the developers, but they don't get back to me till 7 o'clock, and the storage unit closes at 5. So it pushes everything back, and not too many people have tried to do this. So it's already limited. It's kind of just like what it is. But what I'm dealing with now, I am running 2 different dashboard apps that work with this, that work with Nissan Console. So this is digital dashboard, and then this is Nissan Data Scan. I'm also running 2 USB device readers, the one I showed earlier, and this second one that also picks up the device. Doesn't give nearly that much information, but same thing. I've tried with both vendor IDs given off of these devices. I've tried to look it up through the tablet itself. I've tried a bunch of different combinations to get it to connect. This one doesn't have the feature where you enter it in, it just searches for it. So this one can't find it. And for the Nissan Data Scan, regardless of what kind I put in here, unlike the video that I'm gonna drop in the link, this one doesn't work either. Regardless of the name, regardless of the vendor ID that I put in, or the PID. I think that the PID being 0, because this one is the one that shows the PID, and with that being all zeros, I think that's a problem that is reasoning for this stuff not being able to see it. But I might just have to call it on this so far, do another week of waiting and get a Bluetooth adapter. I wanted it to be hardwired because I wanted it to have quick reaction time. I didn't want to delay with it being Bluetooth, and you know, connection problems and other stuff like that comes with it being Bluetooth. So if you can figure out how to get this to work, or if you did the same steps and yours worked, then there you go. But I think unless I hear back from the developer, which will be after I leave the car and wait until next week, I'm probably gonna have to just get the Bluetooth adapter there and then just connect it from here and go from that point on. The only other side note is that this is how the switch panel is gonna look. The light makes it all terrible and stuff now, but that's pretty much where that sits and how it's supposed to sit and all that stuff, which is cool. My mood is a little blown, so I'm not able to fully enjoy this. But technically speaking, if I do this, ignore that one, and this should have those working. Same, you know, that's self-explanatory. I'm not gonna post this video until I get this figured out. So if this one takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, it does, whatever. I just don't want to make a series on trying to connect the tablet to the car. This should only be one episode, if anything, or one video, if anything. So this video will be the video where the solution is. It may take 2 or 3 months for me to get it out. Who knows at this point? But yeah. So the next clip is probably going to come from a decent amount in the future. As you guys saw per the last clip, I still couldn't get it to work with the Bluetooth adapter as well, so I'm scrapping this entire idea. I might just, it could be the tablet itself, but I've seen it work on tablets like this, and I've seen it work with those cables. It might just be that it's not, for some reason, not able to work on the RB20s, but I've seen people use it for the Nissan Maximas that come with the console plug. I've seen people use it with the 300ZXs that come with the Nissan console plug, and I've also heard about people using it for SRs and KAs as well. So, you know, it could be the RB20, it could be the wiring specialties harness or whatever, but at this point I'm tired of wasting money on it. I'm tired of dealing with it, and you know, I've already been about a month in due to my storage spaces strict availability and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna just cut this series here. I'm gonna offer this stuff up for sale to see if I can get my money back, because I don't really have a use for it now. And that'll be it till next time.